Hi, it's Nancy welcoming you to Garden Scroll. Okay, so I'm going to have to take it back that it was not 2/10, it was just 1/10. So we got half of that one time, the other half another time, and the rest of it today. And let me tell you about that rain. What was awesome about that rain, everything. But one particular thing was that my party was on a Saturday and it started raining on Friday and had chances of rain for the next 3 days. And so we got rain Friday, and then Saturday came and it didn't rain. You know, of course, I'd asked the Lord to stop the rain just for the party, and you know how we do, set it up the way we want it with him, which he does not always do that, but he did exactly that for me. I don't know if I was surprised, I was excited, I was like feeling like, okay, I've made a little connection with God here. He allowed this for me, and we just had wonderful weather for the party, and then it rained that night a little, and then of course you can tell it hasn't rained much for 3 days for 3 days worth of rain, but it was a wonderful rain, a much needed rain. And not only that, it was a much needed rest for this gardener, and most probably for every other gardener out there. So that's close enough to have gotten the rain, and I know some places got more rain than they wanted. So but God is good to us, and he was good to me. I had made up my mind that either way we're going to have the party, and it reiterated that I'm not going to try to do this again. It's just too hard to find that time when everything is somewhere between scorching and freezing to actually do it. So I'm not planning on doing it again, but it was wonderful to have it. It was wonderful to have the friends. I totally did enjoy it. I'm not going to say that I didn't, because I totally did enjoy it very much. But you know, I'm such on the side of the introvert. I told my husband when it was over, I said, oh my goodness, I've got to calm down. I literally feel like all my emotions, all my strength, and all my energies were put into a dryer and tumbled and tumbled and tumbled, and I've got to have some quiet, settle, routine down type stuff so that I can get back to being me, to just feeling like me. But it was wonderful, and I appreciated the friends and those that came. They seemed to love it. I hope they did. I feel like they did, and it made me feel good. And I got some requests for my castor bean seed. Today I remembered something that I had forgotten, and that is that I determined to get my houseplants in, or non-hardy plants in September and not wait till October. But guess what I did? Yes, I did. I got so involved in my party and in my movie making that I totally forgot to bring my plants in. And this week there's a chance of a frost, so I've got to get that done, and the sooner the better. Today we had a busy day away from home with other obligations, but I definitely hope to do that as soon as possible. And while I was looking here, I looked up a little farther, and look, there's one of the President clematis blooms. And I have got to go ahead and call it a day. We've had a good day today, getting back more to normal, and yet we just tried to fit so much in it. But I went to see a friend's garden, and I will be showing you that garden. And then we stopped by to give some a piece of leftover cake from the party to one of the guys that helped me to get the chairs from our church and set them up, the tables and chairs. So I wanted to give a piece to the other guy that helped us with that, and that's what I did. So we also got some pictures of his and his wife's garden. This little one finally got a little coat of paint. So much to do, and I've got to get busy, and pretty much I stay busy, but I've got to give some of these to Ruby now because she has some pretty yellow ones, and I think she needs some red to go in there with them. So on our way home from a doctor's appointment, we actually stopped and did a little bit of shopping, looking around, and we ate at a restaurant. So I'm going to show you some of those pictures too. So we had to come to a doctor's appointment today. Look at the pretty fall displays. I love these mums. How pretty. And then even these, aren't these succulents put together gorgeous? Oh, it's a winter wonderland. Soon it'll be everywhere. For some reason I'm being drawn to this gold one. It just sets all these others off. So we're at the Cherokee restaurant now. This place has a special spot in my heart because I worked here years ago. And these tiny little cinnamon rolls. They're actually huge.
They are huge. I think the others they see them let it be. Thinking they roll it
So this is my favorite seat. I used to come to this seat to take a break when I worked here, and look at the view, so pretty. Our next stop was at the home of my friend Ruby and her husband Floyd to see their gardens.
Go to those things and have to work too, you know.
So this is my friend Ruby, and I got her started. I can't believe she came and seen my garden. You can hear my husband and her husband talking in the background, but she came to see my garden. I saw that she got the bug while she was there. You could see it all over her, but I had no idea. She took a little bit of this Purple Heart and this, what do you call this, a Wandering Jew, and look at what she's got here. Isn't this gorgeous? Aloe vera, Wandering Jew, and caladiums. Aloe vera and decorative kale. Purple Heart. Palm with more of the Wandering Jew. Burgundy Dracaena. Mint plant. More of the Purple Heart. Rubber plant. Fiddle leaf fig plant. Red blooming mandevilla. black sweet potato vine with some of that beautiful mums like I saw earlier today. Beautiful mounded chrysanthemum. Two side-by-side dragon tree dracaenas. Another beautiful chrysanthemum. And this plant is called a Jacob's Ladder plant. Diamond Frost Euphorbia. And this is Ruby's pretty yellow canna. Floyd and Ruby even grew some vegetables. Eggplant, so pretty. I see a little tomato there.
Oh my goodness! I don't. Sweet planted those. I don't. We planted 2 of these, and I told him what happened. They're breaking off. There's so many of them. So
yeah, that's what happened. Probably got so heavy they.
Yes, I told him maybe we can get them out and put some
look at that one.
ground
That's
beef
big.
in them.
And this is Floyd. This is Ruby's husband, and look how he benefited. He gets to sit in all this beauty.
He helped. He helps water them.
All right.
Yeah, he helped.
Burgundy Dracaena and corn Dracaena. More of the Jacob's Ladder. And now we're going to be saying goodbye, but we will try to get back to this another day and get some more of Ruby's garden. Now we are at our friends Aaron and Dee Dee's house, and they just got through decorating and having a get-together with our church to celebrate the dedication of their little chapel that they built on their property. And today, when we got here, Aaron was actually working on building some cages for their white quail that they are planning on raising. This is the home of the lady that gave me my plumeria bush. And this is hers. Let me get over on this side too so you can see how pretty it is. And they've actually built a little chapel on their property. Tell she loves flowers too. How pretty, look at these. I wish you could see the windows because that they're too dark. I guess you're not going to be able to see the stained glass. Beautiful look, and they're lighted on the inside. It looks beautiful. This is on the back side. Their daughter painted this.
and then this one, the screen.
And they bump against that and it'll
Yeah.
dribble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's all right.
So y'all are building this for white quail?
So this is,
They're called Coturnix quail.
A
Then
what?
It drops down. Like I'll leave it like that during the day while I'm out here,
yeah,
but at night I'll close it.
closed up where they get a little
That way,
more
yeah,
protection.
because they won't mess with them while you're out here.
Well,
You know, hope not. But
what was the catalyst got you interested in
actually,
raising
Dad
quail?
was wanting me to raise quails with me
Hmm.
years ago, and I just kept putting it off doing other things, and I just want to raise quail. I love quail. I actually love to eat them.
Hmm.
Help me be like the children of Egypt, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the adventure when they come out, you know, so we may just have to have a church picnic where we're eating quail, and I'll get the ladies to make some bread.
I've never ate
Yeah.
a quail.
Well, there's a good time, and we'll take it and make bread and just call it manna, you know.
Well, you know, Donnie, he used to, well, I went with him a few
Yeah.
times, but he'd hunt dove.
Yeah.
And them things, you know,
Yeah.
but, and he liked that dove meat, but there, you know, there's not a whole lot of meat
No,
there.
Aaron, what color is your hibiscus? What color is your hibiscus? Red?
A light pinkish purple kind of.
Oh, okay. I was gonna guess red, but it's pink. So that pretty much concludes our day away from the garden and into other people's garden. It was enjoyable. Please be sure to like and to subscribe to the channel.